Hello, this is TJ Malave for semiprohealthcare.com. Wanted to just do a brief fundraising overview about our program that we're introducing to teams now, and hopefully that you guys can see something that might fit for you guys as far as earning money this season and really establishing a good financial base for your organizations. There's some struggles as far as semi-pro fundraising goes that I'm sure everybody's familiar with if you've been doing this for a little while. One is lack of support, which ties directly into competing with youth organizations. We are grown men, so it is a little bit difficult for us to go out and sell cookies or candies or anything where people would be willingly able to give us their money, as opposed to giving that money to youth organizations, which is understandable. That also ties into a lack of legitimate fundraising opportunities for us. Again, it's a little bit more difficult for a grown-up to sell a discount card than a 16-year-old or an 11-year-old. Some other things that might contribute to that are actually the lack of sales ability of the players. Some of them might not be good at selling people on things or having the time to sit somewhere and sell fundraising cups or whatever other things that they might come up with as far as earning money. And then also there's an expensive overhead, even if you do things like throw parties or rent halls for different things or trying to have a bus trip. You're looking at maybe $1,000 to $2,000 down just to kind of even get in the door there, and then you're going to have to resell tickets and then try to figure out what your profit margin is actually going to be. So, in steps Ameriplan. If you're unfamiliar with Ameriplan, it's actually the nation's premier DMPO, which is a discount medical plan organization. They've been in operation since 1992 and have, thousands and thousands of clients nationally, and they're actually at the forefront of independent health marketing. So it gives people an opportunity to actually have access to getting health care and at the same time have it be affordable for them, which is so important for so many people. Here's a little video. They're just going to go over one part of what Ameriplan is so you can get a good taste of it.
Telemedicine is like having a doctor in the family. You have around-the-clock 24/7 physician access. Convenient quality care is only a click or call away. Telemedicine is the nationwide alternative to expensive and unnecessary in-office doctor visits. It includes diagnostic consultations. You can call or email one of our doctors 24/7 for diagnosis and prescription for only $25 per call. Information-only medical consultations are free and unlimited for general advice. Call or email a physician without long wait to the doctor's office.
Frustrated by the high costs of prescriptions?
We have over 50,000 retail pharmacy locations nationwide, including most national chain pharmacies such as CVS, Walgreens, Target, and Rite Aid.
And we offer special mail order savings on most high-volume maintenance-type drugs.
Could use the Ameriplan card there at my local pharmacy, and I discovered I would save 50% there. But when I found I could save 89% with the mail order, I went for that the next month.
I paid $6 for 3 prescriptions. The savings was off the chart.
Ameriplan also includes ancillary medical care, such as labs, x-rays, MRIs, physical therapy, and nutritional counseling.
Laboratory fees for a lipid panel normally cost $88, but with Ameriplan, you only pay $11. That's an 87% savings.
Ameriplan Health also includes hospital advocacy, a valuable service that could save you dramatic amounts of money. How does it work? Simple. If you are a member and are hospitalized, you are assigned an advocate who will negotiate directly with the hospital to drastically reduce the costs. In fact, one of our members recently saved over $100,000 after suffering a massive heart attack just 5 days after joining Ameriplan. He had no insurance and would have been bankrupt, but Ameriplan's hospital advocacy saved the day and saved his family over $100,000.
Okay, so that was just a little taste of exactly what Ameriplan is. It's pretty black and white. They have the medical plan as well as the dental plan, which includes all that. And if you want more information on when to move forward, I can certainly send you everything you need to know. But that's it in a nutshell. That's the product. We have more than 33 million Americans that have nothing. And this also serves as an excellent supplement for people who do actually have health care through their workplace or if they're paying out of pocket. Now, as far as pushing this is with our organizations, it actually takes out two birds with one stone. It serves as a community service because you're doing affordable healthcare outreach to your communities. And who's the market? Everybody's the market. So literally every door that you go past is a person or a family that could use our services. And Ameriplan does for one price, which is $40 a month. It covers people with dental and medical, vision, prescription, chiropractic, hospital services, ancillary services like you saw, up to 20 people in that household for that one price. So it opens up the market to everybody, not just somebody that would want to come to a beef and beer, not just somebody that shops at a certain store that you can get a discount card from. Now, as far as the actual purpose of what we're doing, how much money can we make? Ameriplan actually pays out enrollment bonuses that can be between $20 and $80 per client. And again, I can provide you with more information on exactly how that works. Basically, the first client to the fourth client, you're going to make between $20 to $60. Everything after that fourth client during that month, you're making $80 up front. After that, you're going to be making 40% of your total business residually. So that's a monthly residual income based upon the amount of clients that you have. The example I have here is for 250 clients, spending $40 a month, which equals $10,000. You get 40% of that, which makes $4,000 of monthly income. Also, from other organizations that you put on to the fundraiser, you can make a 15% override on the money that they make as well. So you're not only able to make money from your organization and what you do, but also an additional 15% of any other organizations or teams that you refer to the program. Now, actually, your team can create more than $4,000 in residual monthly income, and that makes a significant impact on what we can do as the semi-pro organization. Think about it. What could your organization do with an additional $48,000? And again, that's just at 250 people. That's saying, a roster of 50 guys, only, each guy only gets 5 clients. And that's done. That's the manpower that we have. I mean, would you get new jerseys? You could totally cancel out enrollment fees for the team. You can get yourself better fields. You can do better marketing with that money. Also, it invites the opportunity to have better player control. As it stands now, we do the best with our organizations to get our players to show up to practice, to abide by our rules, different things like that. But while they're paying to play, there kind of is that air of that gray area, so to speak. So, they can come and participate as they will, but when you get your organization to a point where you're fully self-funded and everything is in-house, you can hold players and roster spots over their heads, so to speak. Have them have a measure of accountability that, we don't need your money, but we do need your participation. We do need your accountability. And that would help everything as far as what we're trying to do as organizations here. You could actually also expand your community outreach with that amount of money, being able to do larger scale community outreach programs for people, which will make everything better as far as community and as well as the view of your organization within the community. Now, as far as leveraging your players for marketing power, any business that you start or any kind of organization or any movement that you want to start, so it just takes marketing. It takes the ability to get in front of as many people as possible. Most teams have between 40 to 60 players on a roster. The season roster might be, trimmed down to 55 or 50, depending on what it is. But the bottom line is that you have a marketing power of that many players. If you were to put this into a social media blast, you have 40 to 60 players and people average around, 250. Some people have 1,000 or 1,500 friends, but this could go out to literally thousands of people in an instant on social media. Now, as far as the other breakdown of how to do it, this is just going door to door, printing out flyers, stapling a rubber band to the flyers and dropping them on doors. Personally, for my other businesses, I've done this. I can do 400 to 500 houses by myself in about an hour, hour and a half, depending on how far the houses are apart. Now, if you multiply that times 40 to 60 people, you can literally put out, 10,000 flyers in a day. And if anybody who's ever been in business understands that this is a numbers game. So the more reach that you get, the more likely you are to get people to turn over and actually purchase your product. Another good thing about this product is that you simply just have to get a URL, because Ameriplan provides you with, websites and all the background stuff that you need. Attach that URL to your flyer, hand out the flyer, and the people go up and sign up by themselves. So there's no follow-up that you have to do or anything else crazy. Now, as far as, how do we do it? There are 3 simple steps. You sign up as a distributor, which is just $24.95 for the entire year. Again, $24.95 for your organization for the entire year to be able to have the resale rights to sell this. Okay. Second thing you do is buy a URL, which is a website name. I purchased semiprohealthcare.com and get healthcarenow.us, and it's just $10 for each of those or something like that on GoDaddy.com. Third part is, you just print your flyers out, staple them with a rubber band, and distribute them, to the public. I suggest going to condos, communities initially, because you have a lot of units that are close together and you can hit a lot more households faster. And again, getting your, as far as getting set up, you just have to sign up on the website as a referral agent, pay your $24.95, organize your materials, and promote. There's nothing really more involved in it than this. So, a simple 4-step process to getting this done. Don't overthink it. Just get in and get the word out. Again, we're talking about low overhead, high reward. And I'm just going to run you down through some of the costs you might incur moving forward as far as this is something that you want to do. It's only $24.95 to get started for the entire year. Okay. Your URL from GoDaddy would be about $10. You can get LaserJet toner. I pay about $80 or so for my toner. I have a Lexmark T522 printer, and it yields me 20,000 copies. So for $80, I can hit 20,000 doors. All right. You can find yourself a LaserJet printer used on Craigslist for like $75, and purchase white printer paper for $22 for a case of 5,000 from Staples. You get yourself a stapler, which is $5, and a pack of 500 rubber bands is about $5. So you can see here how much it won't cost you to actually do things. If you were to get a DJ to come to your party, it's going to cost almost 3 or 4 more times than what you see on the page here, and that's just the DJ for the party, not to mention the marketing for flyers and everything else. So we created an opportunity that has a very low overhead that can keep yielding high rewards. Now, if you do want to get started, just contact me, Coach Malave. My cell phone number is 609-331-3308. If I don't pick up, just shoot me a text that's, let me know that you want to get started with the program, and I can walk you through everything. Literally walk you through everything and show you how to do things, where to go, and how to get your organization started. You could also email me at malaveinc@gmail.com. Thanks for your time today, and I hope that this is something that you see that can fit with your team and can make you a lot of money moving forward. All right, have a good one.